There is a commentary channel that makes clickbait videos and is content farming. His name is Ducky and he has been getting a lot of hate recently from these clickbait videos. In one of the clickbait videos titled "Why Did MrBeast Kick KreekCraft from his video?" he talks about his entire history even though it has nothing to do with MrBeast.
However, in order to fully understand why Kreek wasn't in the video, we need to establish why he wasn't invited in the first place. And to do this, we need to go back to the very beginning. Born on January 28, 1997, in Jacksonville, Florida, Forrest Waldron's early life was marked by adversity that would ultimately shape his resilience and define his path to becoming a prominent figure in the online gaming community.
4 minutes into the video, KreekCraft talks about the whole thing in his live stream, which made it pointless for Ducky to even make the video.
Okay, so about a week before the video was being filmed, Carl calls me. He's like, yo, we're doing this video where we take 50 of the top creators in the world and they're competing for like $1 million. Would you like to possibly be in? Possibly, right? And I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. That's great, let's do it. This challenge was the top 50 creators in the world, right? And there were flying in creators from everywhere, right? Like some of the people in that video were from, you know, countries on the other side of the planet, right? We had like so many different people from so many different countries there. And so the potential problem is what happens if one of those creators didn't make it in time. I was number 51. So if there were any creators that didn't get there in time, I was the replacement. I was the backup. And so they had me there just in case somebody else didn't make it.
KreekCraft never said anything about getting kicked out, so I don't know what Ducky is yapping about. 12 minutes into the video, he starts yapping about how his content is dying, which once again had nothing to do with MrBeast.
The ominous question still remains. Why did MrBeast kick KreekCraft from the video? What led to him no longer being in the upload? And more importantly, did Kreek deserve it? In a previous video on the channel, we discussed how KreekCraft's career was dying. His viewership decreased by tens of millions of views a month in less than a year. But why? Kreek's content has become boring, repetitive, and most importantly, incredibly inauthentic. Over the past few months, his personality has become incredibly stale, his videos aren't anything special anymore, and his name is still respected in the Roblox community.
He was also yapping about how greedy he was and how he is becoming like LankyBox, which is complete bogus. After watching the whole video, he doesn't tell us why did MrBeast kick KreekCraft from his video. The real yapper. Kreek already explained it, plus Kreek was the backup. It had nothing to do with his career. Blued is trying to make the video longer. How the F do we need the story of his whole life? That's not the topic. Bro is the biggest hater. He made other clickbait videos like, why everyone hates Think Noodles, why KreekCraft's career has been dying, does It's Funny still have haters, and more. Now let's talk about content farming. Ducky has made 4 videos that talks about a YouTuber called Goneko Kitten, and a lot of people are now saying that he is content farming. People also think that Ducky hates Roblox YouTubers. Well, if you think about it, he made clickbait videos on YouTubers like KreekCraft, Think Noodles, BGHL Films, It's Funny, and more. All of these YouTubers play Roblox. Now just a few days ago, Ducky has responded to the situation on the video titled, Jinxie is trying to delete my channel.
Like I promised, I will respond to some of the hate comments I've been getting since you deserve a response. A lot, and I'm talking a lot of people have been mad at me for talking about old topics on my channel, such as Notive, Kineko, Inhi, etc. But the only reason I'm making these videos is because I want to have covered every situation in Roblox history. So if anyone's new to the community, they can just go on my channel and binge watch every video and they'll be up to date. It does come across as content farmy, which I can see why, but my intention is to cover every situation, not just the new and hot situations, because people like Parlo and Schlep already do that, and I am trying to be different. Also, people are mad at me for calling Think Noodles hated or a content farm, but bro, he is quite literally a content farm. I don't think he's hated, I just use that title because it has worked well for me in the past, but he is definitely the content farm in this situation. I will also try to respond to every comment on this video, so if you have some genuine criticism or a good question, put it below and I'm going to try to reply.
It's random how he wants to cover every situation like Parlo and Schlep, even though they both make different videos, so I don't get what he's yapping about. Like, if you go to Parlo's channel, he talks about stuff that has happened recently when you made a video talking about what happened to Coral when people already made a video on that topic a few years ago. Poor Schlep, he doesn't even make commentary videos anymore. Ducky also mentioned that Think Noodles is content farming when he isn't. It's funny to see him call him a content farmer when Ducky is the one that's doing it. Ducky also got a strike on his channel cause of making false accusations about a YouTuber called JinxZ. If Ducky continues making these type of clickbait and content farming videos, then Ducky will eventually get banned.